Hi there, Susan here. I am going to show you how to play Citadels solo. So I have shuffled up the district cards. I'll do that, just one quick shuffle here and there. Okay, and the character cards, there are 8. And the goal is to build 8 districts in your city. And the Automa will be attempting to do the same. Whoever builds, that doesn't belong there. Whoever builds the 8th district in its city, the game the game doesn't stop there actually, as opposed to the rule book, which does not have a solo game or rules to it. In the 2-player or 3-player game, or whichever, you do have to stop once the first person reaches their 8th district in their city, or 7th if you're playing with more players. In the solo, what I've done is both have to accomplish the 8 districts in your city. The only difference is the first person who gets there gets the bonus 4 points on the scoring, and the second person who gets there gets the 2 points. So it still applies the same scoring. It's just how you get there varies a little bit. So with the character cards, so I'll set the district cards here as the draw deck. With the character cards, you get 2 each. Solo Automa, let's call it the Automa, gets 2, I get 2. The rest gets shuffled into the district pile of cards. And the reason for that is, what happens is, if one of those come up when you draw a card, or 2 cards I should say, the Automa will draw only 1 card. So if those come up, you get a one-time benefit effect, if you can play it. The other way to play it is, when I pick up 2 cards, I can choose to either keep the district card and trash the character card if I don't feel it's helpful to me. That's one way, or use the character card and trash the district card. However, another way to play it is you keep the district card no matter what if you want it, and you still get to use the character card. That's probably the best way to do it, I think, in playing it a few different versions, because the Automa could be powerful too, because it accumulates cards in its city quite quickly. So I'll show you how that works. So I've shuffled those all in there. So now what happens is, we both start with the 2 standard gold coins. Now what'll happen is, let's see what characters he has. He's got the Architect, which has gained 2 extra cards. Okay, so this will get more powerful for him. And he can build up to 3 districts. Very powerful card. He also, he's not going to destroy a district by paying 1 fewer gold than its cost. He won't do that. But he will gain 1 gold for each of his military districts. So those are 2 very powerful cards. So I think I'm going to put this one here, because I tend to forget sometimes, and put his Architect over here. And so for myself, I've got the Thief, which is, call a character you wish to rob. When the robbed character is revealed, you take all his gold. I could do that with one of his characters once. Well, either one, it's not going to matter, but I can take at one point some of his gold to keep him from putting down, building more districts. Merchant, gain 1 extra gold. So when I pick up from the bank 2 gold instead of picking up cards, I get 1 extra gold, so 3. However, I also can gain 1 gold for each of my trade districts built in my city. Okay, so that's that. So now, to start with, I will begin by picking up 2 cards, and I could decide which one I want to keep here. I'm going to go ahead and keep the Noble, discard the Prison. Now the Automa picks up 1 card, gets 1 gold right from the beginning. Now, however, he's got the gain 2 extra cards. So because of that, I'm gonna make it that he can pick up 2 instead of just the 1, and he can keep the 2. So he will, they're not the same, and he can build up to 3. He can actually build 1, which he will build the manor. So if he can build, he will always build the higher valued card. So for 3, he builds that. So now I get back to mine, and oh, he has no military to collect gold. He's fine there. So I will pick up, I've got the king character came out, and with the king character you gain 1 gold for each of your noble districts. As you can see, I have none built up, so I'm not going to get any benefit from having him. It says take the crown, but we're not playing that way for first players, so I'll discard him. He does nothing for me. At the end of the game, score 2 extra points. I will keep this one. And at this point I can't build anything, and I gain no extra gold for anything. So moving back to the Automa, he gains the bishop, which allows him to gain a gold for each of his religious districts. He doesn't have one. Remember, these are a one-time effect when they're drawn, so he cannot do anything with that one. So he gains 2 because he has the architect. So he gains another one. He can keep that. He gains 1 gold automatically. No military to collect more gold. My turn. I pick up 2. There's the School of Magic. There's the Tavern. Now this is a trade. I may want to just take 1 and put it down because it gives me the 1 extra gold, and I think I will do that. I'm going to discard this. I'm going to play this one in my city to gain 1, to pay 1 gold, but then my merchant here gain 1 gold for each of your trade, so I will take the 1 gold back. So now back to the Automa, and he gets 2 cards again because he has the architect. He can keep both because it says gain 2 extra, so he can keep both, and he will. And he gains 1 gold, which I forgot, and now that means he can build the prison or the trading post, whichever. It doesn't really matter. Let's see, does he have a... No, he has a benefit of the military. You would play the one that benefits him the most, so the military. And because he has a military, he gains 1 gold back. Okay, built in his city, of course. So now I will pick up 2. And with that, I've got the prison and I've got the observatory. The observatory says if you choose to draw cards when gathering resources, draw 3 cards instead of 2. I would have to play this in my city to benefit from it. I think I'm going to keep this one. And I get 1 gold coin for the trade district I have from this guy. So I'm going to gain the 1 extra gold. Can I build anything? Not yet. Okay, so things are a little tight here. I'm going to make some room and move these over just slightly off camera. Put my characters here. Okay, so now back to the Automa. He picks up 2 because of his architect again. And there's a market and a cathedral. He doesn't have either one. He also gains 1 gold. So he can build. He also gains 1 military, 1 coin for 1 military he has. We could do that first, and then in any case he can build the market for 2. There's nothing else he can build, so he puts that down. So I think I'm going to collect 2 gold coins from the bank instead of picking up cards, and my merchant also says gain 1 extra gold, so I will gain the 1 extra gold, and it says gain 1 gold for each of your trade. I've got 1 trade I will pick up for that one as well. So now I can build something with this. So I think I'm gonna definitely, there's at the end of the game score 2 extra points. I do like that one. I want to get that in here, but I want to draw more cards. So I'm going to go ahead and build the observatory, which again, gets me to draw more cards when gathering resources, 3 instead of 2, and it costs 4. I'm going to do that. and put that in there. Okay, so that's my turn. Back to the Automa, who picks up two cards with the architect, and he gets 1 gold and 1 for the military. So now he can build up to something with 3 coins. So I think he's already got a trading post in his, so he's going to discard that one, and he's going to actually build the trading post because it's more coins, and he will put that in there. I've already picked up his military. He can build, actually no, because he has the architect that says you can build up to 3 districts. The Automa must. If he can, he will. So he has the 1 tavern, that's 1 gold. He has 1 gold coin left. He must build it. So these games vary so much depending on the characters you get, and that's what I like about this, because right now he's the solo character, the Automa, is very weak in his gold coin points, which I've had other times where he's very powerful. This is an unusual game right now. So I think what I'll do is I do want to build this university. So I want to pick up 2 gold from the bank as my turn, as my action, but I gain 1 extra because I have the merchant, and I also gain 1 for the trade. Okay, so now I can build the university with 6 coins, 3 and 3. So that's 6, I'll put that in there. And okay, so the next turn I will draw 3 cards because my observatory allows me to draw 3. So Automa is up, so he draws 2 because of his architect. He gets 1 gold coin automatically. He also gets 1 for having 1 military in his city. And now he can build anything with 2 coins, which he doesn't have. So, and does he have the palace? No, he doesn't. So he doesn't have the docks, so he keeps both. He can keep both of those. And now, moving on to my turn. Yeah. So I'll pick up 3 now because I have the observatory. 1, 2, and 3. Now with that, I can also affect my merchant to gain 1 gold for each trade. I have 1. I'm not planning to build any other trade, so I'll just go ahead and collect it now. So 2 coins doesn't allow me to build anything just yet, but there's a few unique, there's a religious. The other goal I'm trying to aim for, which is just not coming up great, is to get all 5 different districts, so these gem colors, all 5 different colors of these gems in my city. So I do need the religious. Let me see, this one is at the map room. At the end of the game, score 1 extra point for each card in your hand. That's a great card. Once per turn, pay 2 gold to gain 3 cards. I don't really need that one, actually, I would say. So I'm gonna keep this one, the map room, and discard the other 2. So instead of 2, okay, that's nice. Now I already picked up for my trade, so back to the Automa. He picks up 2, and he picks up 1 gold, and he gets 1 for the military. He's got built, so he can build a city with 4 coins. Most of his are 5 or 6 or 3. So which one benefits him? The unique or the docks? I would say the unique because he's got many trade. The green is trade, so he's got quite a few of those. So he'll keep both of these. Actually, yeah, he will build this one because that's the most coins he has. If he had another coin, he could build the church as well, but he doesn't. So that's that. Okay, that was 4 coins. So now back to myself, pick up 1, 2, 3 because of the observatory. These are all trade, which could benefit me. to go ahead and put down a trade. I've only got two. Actually, I can collect one for my trade here. I'll do that now so I can build the docks instead of the tavern. I will, if I had another, I could build the harbor with more coins, but no, it's only gain one, so I'll discard those two and build the docks with 3 coins. And now moving on to the Automa, who picks up 2 again. So he could use the military to gain extra gold to hopefully build more. He gains 1 gold right away. The only thing here is, so here's where you have to make a decision. If he can build 2, he's got 2 coins, which entitles him to build the church, which would be the aim of getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would be, yes, all 5 districts in his, that would, and the gold coins for 2 would supersede him getting 1 extra military coin. So I think that would be what he would go for. These 2, he can keep them. You can build up to 3, gain 2 extra cards. He will, does he gain them? Does he keep them? He's going to build that one, which he hasn't. I'll pay that in a minute. Let me put that aside first. So castle, he has a castle. No, no. And a watchtower. He could keep the watchtower. He doesn't keep all of them. He only gains 1. So I think the one with the most points is going to make more sense in general, so he discards that one. So then he's going to build the church for 2 coins, and there you go. And he's got 3, 6, 7. He's almost there with 8. Okay, so now I move on to my turn. So what do I want to do here? I want to build up quite quickly here. Definitely want to build this one. So score 2 extra points. 2 extra points. I want this one. Each card in my hand. This could be, okay, so I'm going to pick up 2 gold from the bank, and I get 1 extra gold because of my merchant. I also get 1 extra gold because of, oh, actually 1 each. 2 extra golds for each of the trade. 1, 2. So now I've got, I still don't have enough to build this. 3, oh, I do. I thought it was 6. It's 5. So I'm going to build this map room for the 5 gold that I have. And the good thing about this, if I pick up cards afterwards, I could, because I have my, if you choose to draw cards when gathering resources, draw 3 cards instead of 2. I could just keep picking up cards if I have some, because they give me points in the end. I'm not going to get my 5 district colors. Doesn't look like at this point. He's really close. So it looks like he's going to get that. So let's see what happens. So did I pick up from my trade? Yes, I did. And then I built that. Okay, so now Automa goes, gets his 1 coin. He gets his 1 military built. He gets 2 cards actually. And he can build the church, but he already has a church built, so this gets discarded. He keeps the imperial treasure. He can't build anything else because he doesn't have the gold for it. So that's that. Now my turn, I'm going to pick up cards. At this point I'm not going to get, I do have to complete the 8 cards in the city, so I should consider that as well. So I may be able to get at least the 3 points for having a varied number of districts, which I need to aim for. I've got yellow. No, I don't have yellow. I could do that and aim for higher values. Can I? Okay, so I'm going to, it doesn't really matter here. I can only keep 1. I'll keep this one instead of the unique. And I get 1 coin for each trade. 1, 2. I'll take that. Now the Automa goes, and he gets the watchtower. He gets 1 gold as well. Now the thing here is he already has his 5 districts. Blue, purple, green, red, yellow. Okay, that's 5. So that's already his 4 points. He needs one more card to build the first city. Actually, that's 3 points, sorry, the districts, the colors. To be the first to build the city, he gets 4 points for that, which he's going to go ahead and do. He's got 3 coins. He will build the one that gives him the most points, which will be this one, the docks. He does not have docks, no. So he pays that. And now I will go ahead and complete building my city. He will continue to collect cards and coins because sometimes there are some that give abilities, that give special abilities that give you points for having a certain amount of cards or cards in your hand or coins in your stash. So you would continue doing that regardless, both for yourself and the Automa until both cities are complete, his and my own. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up, I want to play one of these, and I want to get as many coins as possible because he's already going to get the first city. He's already got 4 points for the first city and 3 points for every district. So I want to equal at least the districts. So I'm going to pick up 2 coins, get 1 because my merchant says so, plus I get 1 for each trade I have. There we go. So now I can build the castle for the yellow noble. So with 4, I need 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna build the castle, and that goes there. So my turn is over. So back to the Automa, and he still picks up the 2. He still gets the 1 coin. Plus, he doesn't build anything, he's just collecting cards. Plus he gets the gold, 1 for 1 military he built, and that's it. And these really don't matter, they just go there. As long as he doesn't have one. I think he doesn't have a market or a barracks. It only applies if there's some kind of benefit at the end of how many cards you may have in your hand. Sometimes, oh, the market, he has the market, so we'll get rid of that one. So back to myself, I'm going to pick up cards, yes. So there's no rush now. I'm not getting the first city, that's for sure. Do I have a market? I have a green. I really don't want these, but I can only keep 1 anyway. I don't have any special ability to keep. Oh, I get to pick up 3 cards, not 2. I forgot about that because of my observatory. Okay, so what do I have? Docks already. This is not good. This one I can't have 2 of the same, so these 2 go away, and I get this, but I get 1 gold coin for each of my trade, so I'll collect that for now. I don't have to build unless I want to, so I can wait, because I don't want yellow. I need a blue. I need blue and I need red gems, and I don't have, those are the districts, and I don't have those 2 yet. So he goes, picks up 2, he gets his 1 gold coin. Oh, I forgot I can take his stash too. I could do that. Call a character you wish to rob. When robbed character is revealed, you take all his gold. There's another character, if it comes up, would be great. It says you can switch hands with the other character in the game, and that would be beneficial for me right now because I have a special effect that scores me 1 extra point for every card in my hand. I could well take his and get a load more points if that card comes up. I don't know if we've already seen that card go by, but we'll see. So, okay, who is this? This is the Automa. He's got a temple. No, he doesn't have the temple. He does have the palace, I think. Wait, he does have the palace, I think? Yeah, he does have a palace. He doesn't have the temple. So he's not. And he's picked up 1 plus the military. Okay. So my turn is I get a special character. Ooh, that's interesting. And I get a trading post. Again, I don't need this card. Keep getting things I don't need. Okay, so here it says, call a character you wish to kill. The killed character skips his turn. I could have him skip his turn. I think I'll do that. Right now there's no benefit unless he gets money for coins, which he has no special ability that says that, so it's really irrelevant. So I will... Character skips his turn. It doesn't really matter if he skips his turn at this point. He has no benefits to having all those cards, but I can have a benefit if I had a card that says so. So I'll just keep the trading post. So I get 1 for each trade based on my merchant here. I don't want to build any of these as I'm looking for a very specific card. And he picks up 2, a castle, which I think he has a castle here somewhere. Yeah, he does. So he does not need the castle. He gets a coin and he gets 1 for his military. I don't want to forget that. Does he have a laboratory? His hand is really getting cluttered now. He can actually gain the 2 extra cards. It says gain. So he doesn't have, he has a castle. He'll get rid of the castle. So my turn, I pick up 2. Oh, I still haven't got the military, which I need, or the religion. I need religion and military to complete my city. So here we are. We've got a tavern and a manor. I've got a manor in my hand. All right, let me put these here so we can see them. I've got a manor in my hand, and I have a tavern and a manor, so both get discarded. I get 1 for each trade district because of my merchant. Now it's the Automa's turn, and he goes, picks up 2. He also gets running out of oh no, not running out of coins, everything's good. He gets 1 coin, plus he gets 1 for his military. And he can build. Oh, he can't. He's already got 8 in his, that's the whole point. Cathedral, manor, I don't know if he has a cathedral. Anyway, if there are any duplicates, I can always pull them out, but he has no special abilities. But for myself, if I were to be able to pull those cards, I would switch hands with his. So he has a cathedral, he can't collect that. And he has a manor built, he wouldn't keep that in his hand. Okay, so hopefully I don't have any duplicates there. But so now back to myself. I'm going to pick up 2 as I really need, military, finally. Okay, there's a town hall and I don't want a town hall. I want military and religion, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep the military. I can only keep 1 anyway in my hand. So I'm going to pay for it. First of all, before I pay, I should collect 2 trade. I'm gonna collect the 2 trade for 1 for each. Now I'm gonna pay the 5 that's required. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I put in the fortress. Now I need a blue church here. Not church, religion, I mean. Okay, so these are the ones that are in my hand, which are not useful right now. So that's that. That's my turn. Back to the Automa, who just keeps collecting. He's got a military. And he's got a magician. Okay. So barracks. He has a barracks here. Up here, I can't see it, but it's right there. And that gets discarded. So the magician says, either exchange, oh, this is the one I needed. Either exchange hands of cards with another player or discard any number of cards to gain an equal number of cards. This is pointless for him, and if I were him, I would definitely not exchange hands with me because I'm going to gain all these extra points for this. This is the card I was hoping to get myself, which I'm not, so I can get his cards, but that's not going to happen. So that's done. So now I go back to myself. I don't know if he collected. I think I collected. Did I pick up? I don't remember if I picked up 1 military, 1 coin. It's not. It's irrelevant for him right now. But I'll pick up for myself unique. I don't need any of these. Basically, I'm just looking to get that 1 point. So I get 1 for trade. 1 for each trade in my... Warlord destroys a district. You may pay 1 gold to take the destroyed district card into your hand. The graveyard cannot affect itself when destroyed. You may pay 1 gold to take that. I don't need this graveyard one. And the library, I could keep it, but I don't really need it. I think at this point, if you choose to draw cards when gathering resources, keep all drawn cards. That's a good one to have too. I think at this point, I need to figure out how many more points I need to beat the Automa here. So he's got 3, 5, 9, 10, 15, 18. Plus he's got the 4 and the 3. Wait, did I say 18? 18, 21. So 21 plus the 4. He's got 20. He's got 25 if I did that right. 5, that's 10, 15, yeah, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 and 4, he's got 25. That's all he's really got. I could beat that, I think. I've got... Does he get anything else? At this point, he has no uniques with special abilities. He's got those already. So that's it, really. He's got 25. I think I'm already past him. 6 and 4, 10, 10, 14, 14, 14, 14, 19, 19, 23, 23, wait, what is this? 20, 28, 28, 28, plus I'm the second city, if I put that in, 28, 28, 28, well, yeah, 28, 29, 30, I've already bet him with 30, by 2 points for whoever completes their city. I could just put any card down. So what did I say? 20, 30, 30, and then whatever other points here, and I'll be done. I don't have all the districts. I'll ignore that, and I'll just gain 2 points. 2 points for completing my city instead. And any unique, I get 2 extra points here, plus every card in my hand. I could do that. So I think I will do that at this point. Instead of going on and on, the video is going to go on forever. So, oh, there's my religious I was looking for. I ended up getting it. Okay, so I get 1 for each trade. 1, 2. And I'm going to build this monastery, which is the religious I was looking for, the blue. And now I can tally it up, and I forgot, I think he had 28 was what he had. There's the 8. I need reminders. 28 is what he has. So myself, again, if I do this again, I've got 6, 10, 14, 19, 23, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31. Now I've got every district. 31. So, oops, 31, 31, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 for having completed the city. 36. Okay, that's it. 36 plus 2 extra points here for this card. 36, 37, 38, 38, 38, and 1 for every card in my hand. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. There we go. So I've got 42, and the Automa has 28. So not a bad game. And that's how you play. And it does vary with the characters. It varies game to game. I'm finding I'm not always winning. Sometimes the Automa does win, does get benefits because of the characters it has. And it builds no matter what, as long as it has the coins. So it's a fun solo game, I think. I think it works very well. Hope you try it and hope you enjoy it.